I don't go into the woods anymore. Not after that summer in '97. Not after it. We were just kids back then, 17 and stupid, camping out where we shouldn't have been. The woods behind my uncle's old cabin stretched for miles, thick with trees and shadows that felt older than the dirt itself. No one really went back there, not unless they were looking for something they shouldn't be. We weren't looking for anything, but we sure as hell found it. It was me, Danny, and Travis, three idiots with a tent, a couple of beers we'd stolen from Danny's dad, and a whole weekend ahead of us. The first night was all fun, telling ghost stories, roasting marshmallows, the usual stuff. But the second night, that's when it started. I woke up around 2 a.m. to this awful scratching noise outside the tent, like nails raking across fabric. My first thought was raccoons, but as soon as I sat up, I realized it wasn't. Whatever it was breathing. Slow, ragged, wet. "Travis?" I whispered. No response. Just more scratching. I reached over and shook Danny awake. He groaned, but before he could say anything, we heard it. A whisper. Right outside the tent. "Let me in." My blood turned to ice. Danny's eyes went wide and he mouthed, "What the hell?" I didn't have an answer. And then it got worse. The tent started to sink inward, like something was pressing its face against the fabric, stretching it out. The shape was all wrong. Too long, too thin. We didn't move, didn't breathe. Then just like that, it was gone. Silence. I must have blacked out, because next thing I knew, it was morning. Travis was gone. We searched for hours, calling his name, finding nothing but broken branches and those scratches, long, deep gouges in the trees, like something with claws had torn through them. We tried to get the cops involved, but they didn't find a damn thing. No footprints, no blood, nothing. Just a missing kid and a bunch of scared teens with a story no one wanted to believe. But I know what I saw that night. Those hollow eyes glowing in the dark. The whispers, the scratching, the way it watched. I never saw Travis again. But sometimes late at night, I hear scratching at my bedroom window. And I know it's still out there. Waiting.